so that's my power circuit done. Next we've got to add the programming circuit. Alright, so for that we need a 22k resistor connected to pin 2. So that's pin 1 there, that's my power pin, so we're going to connect to pin 2. So I'm just going to fold my resistor over like this. Alright, and stick those 2 legs in to pin 2. Alright, like so. Actually, I'm going to go the other way around. Doesn't matter, it's only a resistor. I'm going to put them all like that. So there we go, pin 2. Bend the legs over so it stays where I put it, and I'm going to solder this to pin 2. So it's this one here. Cut that leg off. Alright, again, every time you do this, you just need to make sure you haven't shorted out any extra pins. So my pin 2 is now connected to the resistor. I didn't connect anything extra, so that's good. I'm happy with that. Next is the 10k, and that 10k needs to go from right next to that resistor to ground, so we can cut off that other leg there. Don't need that there anymore. So 10k to ground, so we're going to go right next door with that, so right into the next. So I've got him in this 2 here. There's my pointing device, here we go. So that's in that hole there, and that one there right next to the other resistor. So turn him over and gonna connect these 2 resistors together just here across the bottom. Alright, that's not going to go in and fill up that hole. Anyway, that'll be alright. So we now have pin 2 on the Picaxe, that one there, and then 22k resistor over here, 22k resistor connected to the 10k resistor up to here, and now we just want to connect that one to ground. So what we're going to do is we've got the ground right here, and we've got power here. So yeah, we're going to just bend that fella over there. And solder that to ground now, okay? Alright, and I'm also just going to solder it down to one of these pads just for a bit more strength, so I think just there. Okay, so that is now also ground, that's connected to ground through there. And so now my programming header goes in. It goes in here, so this is going to be connected to pin 2 on this side of the resistor and ground on this side of the resistor. So it goes in I think. Will it? Yes. Okay, so this pin 2 is connected to this resistor here. That's right, that's where we want it. Alright, so that top one there, that needs to be bridged, so mine's going to bridge nicely. You probably need to use a little bit of wire or a resistor leg or something for that, and these two here need to be joined as well, so I'm going to get me a bit of tinned wire from before. Just make sure that's tinned again. Alright, and then I'm going to sit it. I'm going to solder it into its pin 2 on the programming header. And the resistor. So we should have that. Nope, should be like that now. So on this side we have ground connected to the 10k resistor and pin 3 on the programming header. These center ones are all connected, so this is one end of the 22k resistor, one end of the 10k resistor, one end of the pin 2 on the programming header, and then this fella here at the end, pin 1, is still floating, so we're going to connect that now. That gets connected, so that's pin 1 down here, or pin 3. That needs to come around to pin 2. No, it's pin 13. Pin 13 on the Picaxe. So got me a bit of hookup wire. That's what I'm going to use that for. So just strip the end off. It's going to go down the back here and connect to this last pin on the programming header. So just bend that over, solder it into there. That fellow won't stay where I put him. Try it again. I'm just going to support that other side of the wire. I think that's got him. Nice. Oh, not nice, he just broke off. That's bad. That might happen to you occasionally. Shouldn't happen too often. It's not a big deal. I'm just going to come out one wire and go in again. There's probably something wrong with my technique there. Back in the frame. I've made a mess of that. I hope you do a better job than I have. Alright, functional though. Alright, now he's got to come over and go into pin 13 of the Picaxe, so I'll cut it off about there. Strip a couple of mil off the end. And we really don't want this guy to be floating and hanging up all over the place, alright? So nice short wire, as short as you can get that'll do that job is what we're going for. Mine is too short, wouldn't you know? connecting pin 13 on the Picaxe. Now, if I'd used a little bit longer wire, I would have just folded that over and soldered to pin 13, but I didn't, so I'm just going to make an extra connection now. And join these two like so. Once again, pick it up, have a look, make sure you haven't shorted anything that wasn't supposed to be connected. That'll do the trick. Alright.